Hey guys, Commissioner here. It's been a really fun and competitive regular season, all the way down to the final playoff spot being determined by the last play of Monday Night Football. Welcome to the QFL Playoff Preview Show.
Slugs. Oh, maggots.
Okay guys, the first game that we're featuring this week is number 4 Cheeksmackers versus number 5 yours truly Beach Bums. Cheeksmackers has averaged 60.9 points per game this year, and Beach Bums has averaged 56 points per game this year. So they're both kind of the middle of the road as far as the scoring teams in the league. These two teams met in week 7, with Beach Bums squeaking out a 44-43 victory with relatively the same roster composition as the playoff game this week. That game, 3 of Cheeksmackers' players had 0 points, so I'm sure that's not going to happen again. Right now, Yahoo has Cheeksmackers as a 53% favorite to win. There might be some lineup changes made during the week that might change that, but for obvious reasons, I disagree with that number. So here's my evaluation of this game. Cheeksmackers has 2 of his main players, Andrew Luck and LaShawn McCoy, with really tough matchups this week on the road. Luck is playing against Cleveland, who has a really good passing defense, and LaShawn McCoy plays Seattle, so that's going to be really tough. Here's my prediction. Beach Bum 71, Cheeksmackers 58. The number 3 versus number 6 matchup hits a Mingo H.O. Baby versus a Falcon of Death. And Mingo H.O. Baby was, I think, the second highest scoring team in the league with 62 points a game. And Falcon of Death was kind of the lower tier at 49 points a game. He's the lowest scoring team that made the playoffs. This is the game they played, I think, 5 weeks ago. This was ugly, man. This is a return to the scene of the grisly crime. If you remember, Mingo H.O. Baby not only set a record for QFL points with 124, but he set another record with margin of victory by beating him 124-48. And believe me, I got some texts from Mingo H.O. Baby just proclaiming how wonderful he was. So, that's the life of being a commissioner. However, the 5 games since the massacre in Cleveland, a Mingo H.O. Baby has averaged 51.2 points in those 5 games, and Falcon of Death has averaged 53 points in those 5 games. So Falcon of Death since then has averaged more points. That means anything. Right now, Yahoo has a Mingo H.O. Baby as a 65% favorite to win the game, and my evaluation is Falcon of Death has 6 of his 8 starters playing road games this week. And 4 of those are in cold weather. So I'm going to agree with Yahoo on this. My prediction, a Mingo H.O. Baby, 64, Falcon of Death, 51. All right, we have the number 2 versus the number 7 seeds, Siegfried and Sam, the Western Division Conference champion, versus Johnny's OK team. He's the team that made the playoffs literally on the last play of Monday Night Football. The interception that Miami made caused him to get in. It was really kind of exciting. The average points for the year, Siegfried and Sam has averaged 57.9, Johnny's OK team, 58.9. So Johnny's OK team averages a little bit higher. These two teams met in week 7 with Siegfried and Sam torching them 69-39. It was not pretty at all. However, in this week's matchup, Siegfried and Sam has 5 new players on their roster from the week 7 game that they played, including a different quarterback and 2 different wide receivers. The whole dynamic of the game has changed because of that. Yahoo has Johnny's OK team, however, as a 52% chance to win. And for me personally, he has Aaron Rodgers at home on Monday night versus Atlanta, which their defense is like the worst in the league versus passing. I'm going to have to give this one to Johnny's OK team by a final score of 58-53. Sorry, Jeremy. For me, the game of the week is the number 1 versus number 8. It's a really intriguing game for a lot of reasons. The number 1 seed is Banana Slugs. And the number 8 seed is 3-time QFL champion Blitzburg, who started 0-4, like me, and just grinded, made some good moves, lots of great free agent pickups. Made the playoffs, man, by winning his last couple games of the year. Banana Slugs has averaged 60 points a game this year, and Blitzburg has averaged 54.6 games a year. So these two teams met twice. They met in week 1 and again in week 8. In week 1, Banana Slugs won 59-36, and in week 8, it was a close one, 66-64. The funny thing is, even in the week 1 game, they have pretty much the same roster makeup as this week's game, so it'll be kind of interesting to see how that translates. This is the thing that I found shocking. Yahoo has Blitzburg as a 71% favorite to win, so we'll see what happens. On my evaluation, I noticed that Peyton Manning has a really tough matchup this week. He's playing against San Diego, which has a stingy pass defense, and also 6 of his 8 starters are playing road games. Blitzburg has 6 of his 8 having home games. So I'm going to agree with Yahoo on this one. My prediction is Blitzburg in a close one, 63-61. However, Banana Slugs in this game will have the last say as they have 2 players going on Monday night. So it'll be kind of interesting to see how that plays out. All right, so just a quick breakdown. These are each of the teams in the playoffs, and this is their average point total for the year, as you can see. Amingo Ate Your Baby number 1, all the way down to Falcon of Death number 8. Finally, prize money. First place, $325. Second place, $175. And third place, $100. Good luck, everybody.